It's a song that comes from a whole genre of songs and folk tales about women who disguise themselves as men to do male pursuits. In this case, a young girl disguises herself as a man to sneak into the British Navy. Now, one of the interesting things about doing research in this field is that sometimes what you need to do to find these songs is go back and reinterpret what previous scholars have interpreted. And at the turn of the century, when folklorists found these songs, they assumed, because the folklorists were men, they assumed that these songs were male fantasies. There were lots of songs about, the guy in the upper bunk who's maybe really a woman in disguise, that kind of thing. And so they dismissed these songs as male fantasies, men who'd been out at sea a month too long and were starting to hope that maybe there were really women on board. Well, in more current feminist scholarship, we now know that women did this. I mean, the most famous one is probably Deborah Sampson, who fought in the American Revolution disguised as a man until she got a wound in an area that gave the doctor a big tip-off that she wasn't a man, so they mustered her out of the service. There's been a lot of interesting research into the Confederacy. People are clearing out their old antebellum attics, and they find a picture of Great Aunt Aggie in her debutante ball gown, and then they find a picture of Great Aunt Aggie in her Confederate uniform. So we not only have oral documentation of this, but we have photographic documentation that this actually took place. So this song, like all the traditional songs, we don't know exactly who wrote it, but if you listen closely to the second verse, I think you'll agree it just had to have been a woman. It's called When I Was a Fair Maid, and it comes from the British Isles. Oh, when I was a fair maid, about 17, I listed in the Navy for to serve the Queen. I listed in the Navy, a sailor lad to stand, for to hear the cannons rattling and the music so grand. The music so grand, the music so grand, for to hear the cannons rattling and the music so grand. Now the officer who enlisted me was a tall and handsome man. He said, "You'll make a sailor, lad, so come along, my man." My waist be tall and slender, my fingers long and thin, but very soon they taught me, I soon exceeded them. I soon exceeded them, I soon exceeded them. Oh, very soon they taught me, I soon exceeded them. They sent me off to London town to guard the tower, and I'm sure that I would be there till my very dying hour. But a lady fell in love with me, so I told her I was a maid. She went on to the captain, and my secret she betrayed. My secret she betrayed, my secret she betrayed. Oh, she went on to the captain, and my secret she betrayed. So fare thee well, my captain, you've been so kind to me. Likewise, my sailor lads, I'm sorry to be leaving thee. But if ever the Navy needs a lad, a sailor I remain. I'll pull out my cap and feathers, and I'll run the rigging again. I'll run the rigging again. I'll run the rigging again. I'll pull out my cap and feathers, and I'll run the rigging again. I will run the rigging again. The very soon they taught me, I soon exceeded them. I like that line.